Graph y equals 2 bracket x minus 1 squared minus 3. To do this problem, we're going to take a couple of steps. So the first step is to locate the vertex. To find the vertex, we look at the inside value of h, which is -1, and we take the opposite sign, which is positive, and then take the numerical value, which is 1. Next, we take the k value, which is -3, and record it here. So the vertex will be 1, -3. And we will write that in the middle of our table. So the trick is to record 1, -3, and then we'll choose two x values that are greater than 1 and two x values that are less than 1. And then what you're going to do in the next step is to substitute -1 into the equation to get a y output, then 0 into the equation to get a y output, then 2 into the equation, and then finally 3 into the equation. Using math or a calculator, I'm just going to go by this quickly to give you an example if you're doing by hand. -1 minus 1 is -2. -2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 minus 3 is 5. So our point is -1, 5. Similarly, if I put 0 into the equation, I have 0 minus 1 is -1. -1 squared is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 minus 3 is -1. So the output is 0, -1. And by rules of symmetry, I know that -1 is going to appear as the y value after the vertex, and 5 is going to appear after the vertex right here. But again, if you didn't know that, you could just simply substitute the values of 2 into the equation and 3 into the equation, use a calculator, or use the rules of BEDMAS to obtain these y values. Nextly, once you have established these 5 key critical points, you plot them on your grid. So 1, -3 is the vertex. This is the minimum value of the parabola. It's the turning point. And then if you want to plot the other points, let's say -1, 5, you start at the origin, go 1 across, and then 5 up. To plot 0, -1, you start at the origin, go 1 unit down. 1, -3, you start at the origin, go 1 across, 3 down. 2, -1 will be 2 to your right, 1 unit down. And lastly, 3, 5 is 3 units to the right and 5 units up. And that's how you graph y equals 2 bracket x minus 1 all squared minus 3.